Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Taekwondo Life Magazine Live. My name is Master Mark Sarianis. I'm your host, and I'm the editor-in-chief of Taekwondo Life Magazine. This episode is presented to you from Bet Online, and we are a member of the BLEAV network. Today is a follow-up to a previous episode, and I wanted to talk to you about the future of true Taekwondo Referee Organization. It's a follow-up to our episode about the passing of Master Vincent Lowe. Before I get into that, let's have a word from our sponsor, Bet Online. Bet Online is your number one source for all your sports betting needs this season, from baseball, golf, soccer, right to all the top fights in UFC, MMA, and boxing. Every stat, every matchup, and even live odds and spreads while the games are being played. When the game's over, head over to our online casino and get in on the game of blackjack, poker, or unwind with one of our 150 slot games. Head to our website today and get into the action. As always, use the promo code BLEAV, that's our network, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online. The game starts here. Okay, so we did an episode, a really highly successful episode, sadly, about the passing of Vincent Lowe, which left a vacancy for the presidency of true referees. The referee union, Taekwondo Referees United for Excellence. The acronym is TRUE. And this year at USAT Nationals, there will be an election to nominate the new candidates, to vote for the new candidates of the TRUE organization. But I think that many folks don't even know what TRUE is, and that's okay, because TRUE apparently came at a time that the relationship between the referees and even the referee chairperson and the referees and USTU at the time was very different than it is now. While there are many who will say that the referees are undercompensated, certainly I'm biased because I am a referee and I work really hard and I know what goes into it, and that referees aren't given the greatest incentives to build their skills and do their best. It certainly is in a good place today. The referee leadership, particularly in USAT, is strong and supportive of the referees. There is a huge push for education. When we go to the events, while we do pay our own airfare, which many times exceeds any stipend that we do get a stipend. We are fed. We are treated with respect and kindness from the organization, and the relationship between the referees and the tournament committee has gotten very good. So TRUE, as an advocacy organization to represent the interest of the referees against those organizations, is not as significant as it was. Does that mean that TRUE should go away? Well, no, because who knows what the future holds. However, I think that in light of this opportunity to have this new revisiting of the TRUE leadership, that there's an opportunity for someone who's running for that office to express a new vision for the organization. And when I say that, perhaps that new vision involves going back to some of the old vision, which was that TRUE back in the day was very, very involved partnering with USTU and eventually USAT in putting together referee seminars and providing referee resources and supporting its members. For me, I see the TRUE referee membership. I believe they charge $20 a year for their membership, as being something that could be pooled together to create a true union of referees, not just USAT referees, certainly WT referees. There could be an international component to it, AAU referees, ATU referees, local referees, but people that are under the auspices of the bylaws qualify to join, and through that membership can leverage the one thing that we as referees have failed to do is to be able to leverage ourselves as a group. And that means that what we've failed to do is to be able to use the fact that we are a national and international organization of highly qualified, highly educated, highly ambitious individuals who work hard, who support our sport, who are really our professionals. When I talk to fellow referees about the ongoing education and the ongoing desire to improve ourselves, I look at professional referees who are also part-time. People say, well, you're part-time. Well, NFL referees are part-time as well. And they make, over $100,000 for their, I think when I looked last time, they make $12,000 to $13,000 for regular season games. Well, on an ongoing basis, they are educated and they work and they train and we do all of the things that those folks do. Do I expect that is the future for us? No, I certainly don't, because Taekwondo is not a professional sport that generates the kind of money that the NFL does. However, I do think that we have the opportunity through our union to leverage that to do things like be able to provide benefits that our members can access, to be able to provide discounts if you're a member of True in good standing, that your membership could give you the opportunity to, at certain merchants, to have discounts, vendors, that our membership would give us the opportunity to do those types of things. But I also see it as more than that. I see it as an opportunity to create an international network of the ability of our referees to be able to post a profile on a website that provides their contact information, that provides their level, that provides the organizations that they work with, that provides their area of specialty, and that would be a resource that would be able to be utilized by tournament, particularly local tournament directors in various regions who are always complaining that they cannot access enough referees for their events. So $20 a year for membership would be de minimis if it gave referees the opportunity to A, get discounts, and to B, be able to access more opportunities to referee locally, which is really when you don't have to figure in your flight and you don't have to figure in significant gas and tolls, is an opportunity for referees to make a couple of dollars, probably make more on a local tournament in your area than you'll make on a national event where you have to buy a plane ticket. So just some thoughts. I don't know who's going to be nominated or not nominated. I was thinking about this over the last couple of weeks. I think that, it's a watershed time. Either True will just continue to exist in the background, or there'll be an opportunity to revitalize the organization, create an opportunity with vision and excitement, not simply to be an advocate to kvetch and complain, but to be able to maximize the referee experience. Those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Keep in mind, Nationals starts on the 4th of July. So if you are interested in becoming a member of True, I suggest you go to their Facebook page, True, TRUE, referees.org. And you'll see they have a logo there that says True, and it has an eyeball there with a star. You can get in touch with Johnny Hendricks or anyone else who's on that board to find out more. That's truereferees.org. This episode, like all of ours, is brought to you by Bet Online. I look forward to reporting back on what's happening at Nationals, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat.